This section is called Behind the Stage Stories. This story is from the Humming Tree gig which happened last year. This gig is very close to my heart. The reason is because we were performing at Humming Tree for the first time. We had performed open mics there, but this was a dedicated show and it was a big deal, man. It felt good. I saw many musicians perform there, my favorite musicians. And it was great to share the same stage. And small little dreams of life, yeah. So the format of the show was pretty simple. We had 5 comics doing 15 minutes and 20 minutes of Q&A. The show was named Talking Dirty because we speak filth, man. Everyone likes filth. The show date coincided with the India-Pakistan match, so we are not expecting too many people. But there were few anti-nationals, you see. And we ended up having like 50 odd people. It was a late day. Nothing could go wrong, right? That's where the tricky part of the story comes. We had to decide the order in which the comics would go. The person running the show can decide it. Usually a higher energy person is preferred at the top. I always knew no one would send me first because I have this weird energy. And I expected the same in the show as well. To my surprise, we were picking chits this day to decide the order. And I was like, who does chit picking, man? I hate it. I was totally against big chitting. Chit picking. I still went ahead with it because I knew luck was in my favor, which was in my favor because I got to go first. And it was a fair deal. I did argue for a while if someone could volunteer going first, but no one did. I went ahead with it, man. Something about first act, and it also applies to the host, I would want to tell you, is that you need to be good to be either of them because that's the most responsible job. You are responsible to keep the audience warm. You are responsible to set the vibe of the show, ready for the filth which is going to come. And they are also sacrificial act because no one remembers them. That's what I think. A good comic might differ and say, hey, a comic can go at any position and do well. That's my good comic impersonation. Before even going on stage, I was cursing like everyone. The show is about to start in like 10 minutes. Harman is going to host, so I knew things are going to be fine. And it was a tight crowd. And then I go up, man. It was bad. It was seriously, I was supposed to do 15 minutes, but I ended up doing 22 because I wanted to get the room back. I was supposed to warm the room. I kind of did that. They did heat up a little. After me, Gaurav, Hari and Neelaksh, they killed it. And I just wanted someone to do bad. And then I had to go for this Q&A session, which was the ending section of the show. And I didn't want to. I did because I was part of the team. I'm a team player. Even if I'm not good at telling jokes at times. A few of my office colleagues were there. I didn't make eye contact with them during or after the show. And it's not like I've done bad only going first. I have a really good track record of doing bad in all the positions which I've gone. And that's what makes me better, I guess, because that day I answered a few questions. It's not just about me. Everyone should get an opportunity to shine. I did consciously take up shows wherein I went first or I hosted the show. Keeping the morals aside, if we are still doing Talking Dirty the next time, I'm not going first, man. Don't send me up first.